Okay, I want to ask you, what do you really understand that is the major cause of the crisis between Christian and Muslim in Nigeria?
I can't really say the Christian and Muslim are just the ones fighting at the moment. The issue is that the Northerners, the Southerners, the Easterners, and the Westerners are in disagreements. It's not just religion, let me say per se, but it's more of like we don't want to accept ourselves for who we are.
Okay.
The Easterners want to be on their own. The Southerners, I don't know where Southerners belongs to.
Okay.
And the Westerners too wants to either be on their own. I don't really know, but I knew that Nigeria is disunited based on who we are. Like from time immemorial, this issue has been on even before I was born. And we grew up to hear from our parents or from people around that Northerners are bad. They kill, there's a lot of fights, there's the Sharia law, there's Boko Haram, there's this, there's that. So having that mentality in our memory, we live or we grow with that kind of mindset. So when we go to their environment, sometimes we see something different.
Yeah.
Based on how we as an individual behave when we get there. Then when we go with that kind of mindset, Northerners are bad, and we go there and start displaying our true no character over there, they too we reciprocate based on how we come with our own attitude. So the problem with Nigeria, if I may tag it, is attitude issue, not just religious crisis.
Okay. There's one more thing I want to ask you before you leave. You understand? What do you think would be the solution to this disunity between the Christian and the Muslim? What is your own opinion?
Now, my opinion is that I still emphasize on attitude. And I still, if attitude boils down that we have to respect people for who they are. Now, we Southerners or Easterners, we believe the Northerners are low in terms of education than we do. So we see them like low-graded people, that they don't know anything. The only thing they know is violence. So we assume that the awareness level of the environment is still far behind that of ours. So our to know is the major cause of our problem. No, it's just the simple fact. When we know too much, we cause problem to ourselves. Now, if we understand that these people are below our level of knowledge, and we try to accommodate them based on their level of understanding, they will come and learn from us.
Okay.
But we are not imparting in a mutual way, in a kind of an understanding way. We are kind of, I use the word abuse, because when you try to impart or impose things on people forcefully or share your opinion on them, that you want them to do the things you want them to do, that is the word abuse.
Okay.
So, and that is where problem lies. That is the major cause of it. If I should say it's religious problem, if I target religious and want to be truthful with ourselves, the churches have a lot of work to do on their members.
Okay.
Because even within the churches, I don't use the word Christian. I always say it because this is not what Christ asks us to do. Christ said we should what? Treat everyone with love. And love goes along with what? Respect.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to tell you that my own daughter is the best. I'm the only one who worships God the right way. And any other person in other doctrine is doing the wrong thing, I will definitely attract it to myself. That is just the simple truth. Because I'm standing alone, proving that I know it too well. That is not what it should be. But if I behave well towards you, towards another person, I may not have preached with my mouth, but my attitude can attract you. This person is well behaved. Where does this person worship? How is this person doing this thing? Where did this person get this knowledge from?
That is
Subconsciously, you are preaching to the next person.
You are right. That is true.
So with that, you can attract more followers. Just for example, let's use Satan and God as an example. God is the Most High. Satan is his subordinate, like the counterfeit of God. Today's world, Satan have a lot of followers.
Yeah, of course.
But after we have finished following Satan, we still fall down and say what? God Almighty. So God is not insecure. He doesn't even force you to come and worship him. You will go and test and see for yourself and choose what is best. So every one of us know what is good and what is bad. That is just my emphasis. So the only thing I can tell anyone, being whatever place you worship, respect people for their choice of worship. If we, the church people, or the church goers, or the doctrinal practice should understand this principle, you can live anywhere with anybody at peace, and you won't have issue with anybody.
Yeah, thank you very much for your opinion. One more thing I want to ask you, because you talk as if you have lived with the Northerners before. Have you ever lived with the Northerners before?
Yes, I have. And my living with the Northerners is not just in the North.
Okay.
I grew up in Delta states, and we have some of them within us.
Okay.
I can't really tell if the attitude when I was in Delta, because they were kind of pushing kind of far away from my environment. So we only sense them from this idea of Aboki does this, Aboki does that. No, that is the mentality I grew up with. But when I went to the East, I schooled in the East, and I mingle with them. I realized that if I must be honest with myself, they are straightforward people.
Okay.
They are people you can count on, and yes, you can get back a positive response. You can trust on them. You can really rely on, depend on them. But we still have some who are still corny, and that is how it is in every tribe and every religion.
Yeah, sorry to cut you short. You see, currently with this whole fighting between the Christian and the Muslim, most people think that it is a problem which Mr. President can handle. Do you think that Mr. President can bring a solution to this problem between Christian and Muslim?
The Christian and Muslim fight is not what we should look up to someone else to handle it. The solution is in our hands.
Okay.
Once we change our attitude, this is an individual fight. Truth be told, calling Buhari to come and solve a problem that happened in Sokoto, you are wasting your time. The person who died has died.
Okay.
There is nothing like justice right from time immemorial in Nigeria.
Okay.
So it is you. If you want to live healthy, work on your attitude and stay safe and play safe in whatever environment you are. In life, you learn to play kind and playing right. That is just the simple truth.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. I want to tell your viewers for you to get more tips like this, information from us. We would like you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow our page to get more information like this. Together, let's live as one to make everyone live in peace
And in unity,
and
as
unity
one Nigeria.
as one Nigeria. Stay tuned and God bless you all.